I'm suspending training, effective immediately. A situation's arisen, a matter of considerable delicacy. The former 009, real name Rhys Beckett. A rogue operative guilty of high treason, he has somehow managed to stay hidden for over a decade. Now he's coming in from the cold. 009 claims to hold evidence of a conspiracy against the state, and he intends to hand it in return for a full pardon on one condition. He will only talk to John Greenway.
I guess there really is someone for everyone.
And where do we come in, Mum? Last time I checked, cutting deals with traitors was not in our playbook.
009 is a master infiltrator. As resourceful as he is paranoid, thinking 2 steps ahead is this man's idea of lazy. To catch him, we're gonna need eyes everywhere. Consider this a field exam. Get your equipment and cover stories from Q. Moneypenny will fill you in on the rest. Dismissed? Bond. A word. Greenway wasn't happy with your performance last night, and he's reluctant to bring you along, just a heads up.
Right. Any advice?
Doing what you're told might be a good start.
Ponsonby?
Bond.
What did she say?
Greenway doesn't want me to come after last night.
Really? I missed the extraction deadline too.
Well, I am going. That's what counts.
Come on. Let's go see Q. A rogue 00 coming in from the cold. Not bad for a first mission.
She said he's been in hiding for more than a decade. That roughly matches when the program was shut down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You think he caused that?
Could be. Or it could just be timing deciding things. I mean, Thea was just integrated. Perhaps the 00s didn't feel needed to the same extent after that.
Heading down to Q-Lab.
In a moment.
Q-Lab. Cover stories and field equipment. This sure beats exams. Wonder what he's got lined up for us.
I wouldn't mind that bike coming along.
Oh? I heard you were more into explosives. The bigger the better, according to Basil from accounting.
Basil? Who's that?
Vice chairman of your fan club.
Right, and the chairman? I guess that would be Greenway, right?
They did both run for the post, but Greenway won by a whisker.
I was looking for you two. Monroe, I have your cover story from Q.
Can't wait. Later, mate.
Any idea what's in store for me?
No clue. Something dashing, no doubt.
This guy, fashion photographer.
Fearless war correspondent.
98.2% inflation.
I still detect a 0.2 microsecond delay in the ECU. Need to adjust the trigger sensors before we present to Q.
Good call.
Bond, congratulations on completing training. I'm happy to tell you that TaxSim is now up and running. Care to try?
Tactical simulations? What, like war games?
Decidedly next gen. We use immersive VR to create a near-authentic training experience where field agents can hone their skills within a controlled, regenerative environment.
Impressive. But not Full dive, VR, surely.
Oh, I wish. I am liaising with Q Branch on a fully fledged haptic suit, but it's in the early stages. In the meantime, your imagination will have to fill in the blanks.
What kind of scenarios have you got? Beach resort in Bali too much to hope for?
We emphasize first-hand involvement. When you go into the field, we monitor and record everything and add the reconstructed maps to our portfolio.
Learning by doing.
Exactly. Cheating death is what TACSIM is all about. Swing by whenever you have the chance, and who knows? You might just live to see 30.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, let's get to it.
This is gonna blow your mind. Okay, welcome to my dream factory. Before you start, you must load up a simulation using the TACSIM console. We've just added some exciting new challenges to the portfolio. Go on, see what strikes your fancy. The TACSIM console contains our library of available sims. There are several types of missions available to you. An escalation is a tactical trial where each successful playthrough unlocks a new tier of difficulty. An operation tests your lateral thinking, requiring you to use your tools creatively to solve any number of challenges. Completing simulations yields intel and XP, which increases your clearance level, giving you access to new gadgets, weapons, and outfits. Who said training had to be a chore?
Done.
Let's get this show on the road. Come with me. Up ahead is the simulation platform. The system taps into your Q lens and projects a virtual space directly into your field of vision. No clumsy goggles necessary. The platform turns in all directions, ensuring you remain in the center at all times.
360 treadmill. Nice. And the menswear?
As always, the devil's in the detail. We find the experience is more immersive when you dress the part.
Something tells me Q was behind this.
However, did you guess? Now, pick your outfit from the wardrobe, your weapon from the firearms console, and your gadgets from the cart. When you're ready, simply step onto the platform to begin the simulation.
Ah, Recruit Bond. Check out the latest styles. Whatever you fancy. Not even going to ask.
Bond, welcome. We have a broad range of gadgets and firearms available. Help yourself. Where are your manners?
If you'd move, I could get by.
It's fine.
I probably deserved that.
Wish me luck.
Sweet dreams.
Code Vermilion. Huh. Good shout. That's going on my watch list.
Yeah. I only wish actual MI6 work was as exciting. Have you watched anything good lately?
Actually, Emma and I started on this old school slow burn spy
Good fit, bad attitude. I like it.
But no one takes her seriously. She's shut down by her superiors, and she starts her own mole hunt.
Sounds promising.
I was looking for you two. Monroe, I have your cover story from Q.
Can't wait. Later, mate.
Any idea what's in store for me?
No clue. Something dashing, no doubt.
This guy? Fashion photographer.
Fearless war correspondent.
Adventurer archaeologist.
I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, look who's back. Bond, come on in. But keep your mittens off the ceramic coating.
What the...
What did I do all day? Why, I weaponized a luxury sports car. Funny you should ask.
Test number 5, Boyle from accounting.
This is Boyle from accounting. Boyle from accounting. That
He
is
was
us.
down here not too long ago.
Who? Nicholas Webb.
Sir Nicholas. Yeah, the Foreign Secretary gave him the grand tour. He didn't seem overly excited.
Ah, bit of professional envy, perchance.
Well, he may be a billionaire, but Q's better dressed.
Don't mind checking that man's out. Creator of Thayer. That's no mean feat.
My father was a GCHQ analyst.
This takes me back.
Right. We just brought it out from storage. Cold War legacy piece. Phone rings, target enters, takes the call, the door seals, and a soporific gas spills from the receiver, quickly filling the hermetically sealed booth, which quietly descends into the ground where an extraction team awaits.
Nice. Does it still work?
No, but it holds a bunch of old coins.
Pity, excuse me.
We need increased stability. It's fine for interiors, but positioned the rotors too far forward, and it will create drag in high wind situations. Am I boring you, Jeremy?
It's Daphne. She's moved out.
Oh, for the love of...
Came home last night and all the things were gone. No note. No nothing.
You live in a £25,000
Oh, hey. You should probably wear gloves in here. Just had the place cleaned.
Nice one! That's what I'm talking about.
And clear.
You found that.
Impressive. Congealment is nearly instantaneous.
Mind if I
But
squeeze
we need
past?
to drastically
My
reduce
fault.
mass to make the device portable.
One of those
Target
days.
specs are 56 grams. Same as a tennis ball.
Tall order.
How we roll?
Say it. Come here. One doesn't necessarily exclude the other, I suppose.
The past is a foreign country.
Anyway,
98.2% inflation. Fine
increased
work.
I still detect a 0.2 microsecond delay in the ECU.
You
Need
think
to
you're
adjust
up
the
for the
trigger
task,
sensors before we
Jeremy?
present a cue.
Good call.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I'll pull myself together. There. Steady as a...
Blonde, good luck in the field.
Strike.
We're rooting for you.
A lame joke. There's my Jeremy. Seriously, though, get
Move over Savile Row. That's nice.
Yes. Note the exquisite stitching and attention to detail. Cut, proportion, and style in perfect harmony.
Looks a bit big.
Oh no, this is for Monroe. You'll be wearing that one.
I'm the chauffeur.
Well, don't look at me, I just work here.
Greenway.
I'm heading over to gadget testing. Join me when you're ready. There's some new field gear that I'd like you to try out.
Right. Probably a new line of air fresheners.
Oh, darling, it's a dream come true.
Let's synchronize our stories. I'm a big shot sports agent, and you're a washed-up child influencer with a massive gambling problem. I took pity on you.
Or I'm a high-powered lawyer and you're a former professional rugby player with moderate brain damage. I find your incomprehensible
Chauffeur.
grunts
That's
soothing.
just grand.
Ouch. Pick on someone your own size. Like James here.
Okay, let's see what's in store.
Splendid work, Bridget. I'd say one more round of iteration and we're ready for field testing.
That is my assessment as well.
Q? You mentioned some field gear that needs testing?
Quite right, yes. Over here, please. This here is a shockwave device. It triggers a small, directed propagating disturbance that staggers opponents on impact and causes medium damage to body armor. Try it out, why don't you?
All right.
Now, aim the device at Arthur here, and before you ask, yes, he's good with it.
I'm good with it!
If you say so.
With a little practice, it will become second nature. Okay, next item. A sleek upgrade to a timeless classic, the smoke grenade. This small-scale, lightweight projectile blocks visibility, leaving an opponent open to attack. Go on, have a go.
Don't mind if I do.
Right. Throw it at Arthur. You ready, Arthur?
Ready!
Now, as you can see, the smoke obscures Arthur's vision, causing an acute sense of disorientation. While the effect lasts, he is quite defenseless. And that's the whole shooting match. You may choose your equipment from the gadget cart. Bridget here will sort you out if you have questions.
Thanks.
Good luck out there, Bond.
You were authorized to bring 2 items into the field. Not that you're likely to need them in the car park.
Uh-huh.
Was that insensitive? My people skills range in the bottom third.
Surely not. Kind of choosing blindly here. Any pointers?
I cannot disclose any specific details about the assignment, only that you will be attending an exclusive social event. High security, low hostility. In these types of situations, discretion, not force, is advised.
Duly noted. All done.
Huh. Interesting.
What?
Nothing. Good luck out there.
Hi. Which floor?
Operations, please.
No problem.
Hello. Can I help you?
Perhaps you can. I'm looking for Moneypenny.
I think she's in her pod. Just through that door down there, and you can't miss her.
All right there.
M underestimates 009. You all do.
Thea's report was inconclusive, John. 009's been gone for too long to yield reliable data. There's a 50-50 chance that he's telling the truth. We need to know what he has.
We need nothing this man has to offer. Yes, this is just the boon that M's been looking for to get Foreign Secretary Bright and his lot off our backs, but 009 is a master manipulator. Whatever his endgame is, we won't see it coming.
I couldn't help but overhear you and Greenway.
Couldn't help yourself, is what you mean.
Sounds like there's some history between the two of them.
They served together as double O's, right up until Operation Nightfall.
Go on.
Would that I could.
Nice place. That screen big enough for you?
I know. It's cool, isn't it? Just got it up and running.
Recruit ranking. You have a widget for that.
I like to stay informed.
Looks like I kept my place.
Well, Greenway hasn't handed in the performance review for last night.
About 009. How did he manage to stay hidden for all those years? I thought Thea could get a handle on just about anyone in the world.
Well, it's not a magic wand, James. Thea consumes data on an unprecedented scale, but if you leave none, you're effectively invisible. Imagine the focus and dedication it takes to stay off-grid for so long.
Did 009 have help?
Almost certainly. Some even speculated he was with the cousins.
Why would the Americans hide a UK traitor?
You don't have siblings, do you?
You have a mission briefing for me.
I do. Let's get the other recruits in here and I'll show you. The Grand Carpathian Hotel in the high Tatra Mountains of Slovakia, host to the World Chess Championship. Safe to say, 009 did not pick this location at random. The hotel is swarming with international VIPs, security is of the highest order, and due to the current diplomatic tension between the UK and Slovakia, the operation has not been cleared with local authorities. According to 009's instructions, the meeting will go down in full public view during the championship match. No comms, no tracking, no backup. And these are only the safeguards that we know about. 009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture. And if he suspects a trap, we'll never get another shot. This is where you come in. You're all blank slates in the intelligence circuit, which makes you ideally suited for undercover work. Locate 009 and keep him under close watch, but do not engage the target. This is a black tag operation, so discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
Now I could get used to this.
Don't act too impressed, dearest. We'll blow our cover. And James, do quit your pouting.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations. Someone must watch the perimeter. If 009 slips through our fingers, you're the last line of defense.
Exhilarating. Greenway's testing you, mate.
That's all. Don't give him an excuse.
The cap looks good on you, though. Really brings out your cheekbones. Take a left up ahead, James.
Backseat driver.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
Is everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. Won't be a moment. All clear. Please proceed.
You think if I sold a kidney, I could afford to stay for a night?
I think I have. Stayed here, I mean. A wedding back in 22.
Doesn't sound like something you'd forget.
Well, the hen was in Cannes, so we flew in by private jet. It was dark and we've been drinking, so...
Can. Private jet.
What?
Nothing. Darling, nothing at all.
What do you make of 009?
He was the best in his day. That was a long time ago. My guess is he's tired of running.
Greenway thinks we're being played.
And since when do you trust Greenway?
I never said I did.
They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation called Nightfall.
That begs the question. Did 009 pick Greenway out of good faith? Or bad blood?
Well, we're about to find out. Pull up. This is our stop. We're live, gentlemen. Switch to comms. Monroe, with me. James, stay.
Save the world some other time, yeah?
Afternoon. Invitation, please.
Blake and Loretta York. Plus the help.
Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead. Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Much obliged.
Oh, they will.
Bright. We're entering the premises. Team status?
Nash, delivery area. In position. Singh, staff quarters.
Ronson, conference wing. Kingsley, first floor suites.
Bond. Bond.
Car park. In position.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed. Keep a low profile and don't let your guards down. 009 most certainly won't. Out.
Not exactly the 5-star treatment. No harm in stretching my legs. Bond, reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No, one of the hotel staff. Strangest looking bellhop I ever saw. He was mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there. It was odd. I'm gonna check it out.
You will not. 009 is our only priority. Stay at your post, James. That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
It was all over social media last year. Where have you been?
Pardon me? Need to see a man about a bag.